Hi everybody, today I'm gonna cover the topic of share lending, um, which some stockbrokers are doing. This is a topic of interest for many people who are worried that um, their shares they buy with the stockbrokers are lent out, and therefore there might be risks, So um, I wanna look into that today. Um, I'm starting out with this article from the Irish Financial Today website, which is very good. And We can start with the Giro, one of the biggest stockbrokers. Um, the Giro make money from lending out your shares. Okay, so first I wanna um, I wanna just clarify. Most of the stockbrokers charge you low fees, and they need to find additional ways to make money to support their earnings. So that's what also the Giro is doing. And Let's read this article now. So the Giro is one brokerage that has a share lending policy. What does it mean? Okay, so you can see more information in his blog and in his video. Share lending is a practice where the brokerage lends the shares you hold with them to usually large institutional investors who are short selling a particular stock. Basically, it's of interest of short sellers. The main reason brokers do this is an additional stream of income, which I said earlier. Okay, so sometimes it's not very transparent what they do. Sometimes you sign up not knowing that this is happening. I think it's bad practice. That should be more, more clear to the customers. But sometimes also it's our fault because we don't read properly all the documents. But that's the policy, so they have it on the website. So you give them consent to lend your securities when you sign up, basically when you create an account. So he's saying that this is a new thing that wasn't there before 2021. Unfortunately, it's not up to the investor, so there's no way that you can now opt out of the share lending policy. And yeah, he's mentioning that other brokers do the same, and I'm gonna show you later on what I mean. Okay, so will the Giro share lending affect your portfolio? You will notice no difference. You will get the dividends, everything normally. So the important thing to basically reassure the customers is that the Giro asks any borrowers to provide 100%, 104% collateral to reduce the likelihood of default. So there's definitely strong guarantees in place. So they understand that there's a risky situation. So they cover themselves. I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of margin call. So if the basically the collateral is not enough for whatever reason, then your position could be automatically closed unless you definitely provide more collateral. Another important thing, even worse, if something bad happens to the Giro, you're still covered by an investor protection scheme for up to 20,000 euros. So that's available for all the stockbrokers. That's a good, definitely a good start. So we know the Giro has that in place. Now let's check Interactive Brokers. So Interactive Brokers is one of the other main stockbrokers available in Ireland. They mention here a stock yield enhancement program, so earn extra income by lending full paid shares of stock. That makes me think that they don't do it without telling you. So it's something that you can opt in and sign up to. So you get the 50% on income the Interactive Brokers earns from lending your shares. So that's my understanding. Then here, gives you an example of that. You have to be eligible for that. So you have to have an account greater than $50,000. So yeah, so you also have to be kind of having quite a big portfolio in order to be eligible for that. And that's Interactive Brokers. Now, as I showed in another video, Trade Republic is not loaning the securities, so you have no absolute issue with them. Now let's talk about Buck Zero. Buck Zero, let's see what they say on the website. Security lending in an established technique broker used to generate. Okay, we know that. So we know also why they are lending. What are the risks here? So the risk is the borrower's default risk, and that's pretty understandable. Of course, they, again, similar to the Giro, they make sure there's enough collateral for that. There's more information here that I'm not going to cover now. They don't know in advance what stocks and ETFs will be lent or when. Yeah, that's true. But I've been talking to them, and you always can get that information if you just ask them. I think it's easier to see it in the Giro, but not sure because I checked and nothing has been lent. Don't hesitate to check with them. If you're worried that your securities are lent. I don't think is a huge number. That's my impression, but just double check with them. Can you sell stocks that have been loaned to another party? Yes, I think there's no problem with that. So another part information I want to give you, there is actually a way of opting out of that completely, and is not mentioned on the website, but I did contact them and I told them I wanted to opt out, and they said fair enough. We're gonna do it for you now. They didn't send me any confirmation email or notification, so but they said because it's just that Buck Zero is also a startup. They just started. They don't have many products yet, and they just improving, and they're clearly saying that that even if you have suggestion for their service to improvements, and they'll definitely work on that. They'll put it on a wish list. So so that's it. Drop them an email. They'll do it straight away, and you'll be okay. So again, so we can tell that for Buck Zero and Trade Republic, you have absolutely no risk at all. I wanna then see what's the story with Trading 212. Trading 212 is definitely doing it. Again, it's similar to the other, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail. Can you opt out of share lending? No. Once agreed to, the share lending cannot be discontinued. So you can't do that. What I did with Buck Zero. Security lending indicators now available. So that's a good thing. You can go into your app, investment security lending here, and you can see clearly what's if there's been any lending. Again, I checked, and it wasn't happening for me. The percentage of lent out shares is 10%. Each customer that owns shares will have 10% of the shares lent out. So it's not huge anyway. So that's it. You cannot do much else with Trading 212, but at least you have some control on that. I did check Saxo Bank as well. So Saxo Bank is a bit like Interactive Broker, so it's not. I don't think it's done. So you can be sure that unless you wanted the extra revenue, it's not going to be done. You can definitely do that if you want to earn extra revenue and avoid custody fees. So fees for Saxo Bank, they are definitely higher than the others. So it could, if you are interested in that, and you really don't want to have the risk of your security to be lent out, just maybe go for these stockbrokers. And that's it. That seems to be the situation in Ireland. If I said something incorrect, or you know more about this, just add a comment, and I'll be happy to make changes. And if you are interested in more of this content, please subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. See you soon.